Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
I need work.
Good night, folks.
Nailed it.
You are listening to your favorite podcast, Shoutcast Uncut, with your host, Bobby Skullface.
That's a solid unit, Mac.
Oscar and Jake.
I call it a rock friend.
Robert D.
So happy to be here.
The engineer, T2RX6.
The fit and finish.
Everyone's favorite internet troll, Greg for Mercy.
Only troll for good.
Meth Deluxe Baldwin.
Hell Hasbro.
And the most popular tattoo transformer band ever, the TFCon.
Hey, ladies.
No, it's just awful.
Who's running that company?
I don't scale like that.
Upload complete, fuckers. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Shoutcast Uncut, episode 80. If our fictitious character was still alive, he'd probably be on dialysis. I'm your host, Oscar Alonso, and of course, you're listening to your favorite podcast, known for telling you one thing, and that is always, when in doubt, use heroin. Joining me tonight, as always, is members of the Sinister Six. Actually, the Sacrilegious Seven. I'm sorry, because we're all here today. You're looking at my Skype screen from right to left. He's your favorite tattooed Transformers fanboy, and mine, the one and only Mr. Lenny Decepticon.
Hey guys, it's good to be back. I spent the last week eating through a straw, building up my strength. I'm ready to go.
Appreciate seeing the other guy after that MMA fight, you know?
Right.
All right, and of course, up next, he's Shattercast attorney at law. He's your good friend of mine. If you slip, fall, break something, or pull something, be sure to give him a call. The one and only Mr. Robert D.
Hey, everybody. Hey, I just want to say one thing. Congratulations to Oscar. I saw your Defensor review, and congratulations for coming out of the Paul Rudd closet.
Nice.
The best scoring system ever. That comment alone is 6 Paul Rudds out of 10. And coming up next, he's everyone's favorite Mr. Fix-It. He's also a YouTube reviewer, though he thinks some of us forget all about it. He is the smartest guy I know, the engineer, the one and only Mr. T2RX6, Justin.
What is going on, everybody? How are you? I guess you can't answer that because you're listening to this. Well, fuck you all.
That's right. Someone is. Someone is. And speaking of dedicated fanboys, he's your good friend and mine, the champion of Hasbro, the mayor of Fuckerton County, the one and only Allicon.
Hey everybody, I just want everybody to know that I had a theme song when I was playing basketball as a high schooler, and I want y'all to hear it.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good.
Well, can't monetize that.
Matt worked all day on that joke.
I know. That was my theme song when I played basketball. So.
As soon as he heard the radio, he asked himself, is this something Oscar or Greg would play? Yeah. Yeah, they probably would.
This is so gonna work.
This is so good. I'm going to be the new funny guy.
I thought it was.
Although you always are, my friend. Not to mention you're also Hasbro's champion. And coming up next, he's a guy that sits there, rubs Matt's shoulders and say, it's okay to be different because I still love you. He'll correct and let you know that there's your, and your. The one, the only, everyone's favorite internet troll, Greg for Mercy.
Howdy.
All right.
There's not much to say.
All right.
Okay. That tire went flat. And speaking of flat, this guy's got negative A cup titties. He's your favorite. Your end result of Louis C.K. and Dennis Miller having gay sex and having a child. The one, the only Mr. Bobby Skullface.
What's up? Shout out to Andrew. I'm trying to transform your Evil Star back, and I'm thinking about just paying you fucking $130 and keeping this one, then you buy a new one, as opposed to fucking transforming this thing back. Ugh. Sucks.
So you love it.
Shout out to Toy World.
Yeah. There goes our Toy World sponsorship.
So, we got shirts, hoodies, and bumper stickers. As always, you can go ahead and hit us up on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Shadowcast Uncut. So let's go ahead and find out, did anybody get anything? Lenny, since you're recovering from your MMA injuries, did you buy anything?
I've got one thing. I got the Perfect Effect Warden with the upgrade kit, and that thing's beautiful.
Wonderful.
I'm in love. Got a lot of stuff on its way, but that's it.
Yeah, go U.S. Post. Not fucking helping anybody.
Motherfuckers.
I know. Up next, Robert, did you get anything this week?
Nada.
Nothing at all.
I got some manila folders.
That counts. Totally counts.
Yeah, totally. That's Transformer related because you drew
Lucky.
the Decepticon logo. Matthew, did you get anything this week?
Yeah, I finished off Urang. I got Blades and Rook to finish off my Defensor. Solid figures by themselves. I'm really impressed. They're a little light on everything, but Rook was really impressive to me as far as a new mold and everything. I don't like that they're going to make 13 different versions of him, but whatever. But and Defensor is that's a special kind of guy right there. But yeah, that's all I got.
I wish he had some abs because he's totally not bad except for being a little bit short, I don't know.
Just like his owner. Oh, I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. That's what you get for playing that old ass song. I'ma call you.
I'm gonna punch you in the damn TFCon because I'm the right height probably.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure I could just rip ass and blow your hair off your head and you can look like Bobby.
Look like Bobby.
Justin, because you have 2 accounts here on Skype, you always fuck anything this week.
I know, I always do it. No, I didn't get anything. Moving on.
Okay. Greg, did you get anything this week?
I got some non-Transformers related and some Transformers related. I got the Covenant of Primus off Amazon for $30. I haven't read it yet. It was in enough packaging that I was tired. I had to take a nap when I was done.
Yeah.
Even after you open the Autobot logo, there's still another box inside of that. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
I got the Optimus and Bumblebee. If anyone's familiar with Pop Vinyl, I got the Optimus and Bumblebee Hikari, the Japanese style limited edition. I didn't get much Transformers this week. I do have a confession to make, though.
Wait. Go ahead. It's confession.
Got a box today from Tyler L, who is one of our fans, and I mean, we're friends, right? We're all friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You say yeah, like he's not playing that shit in the back.
All I hear is lagging. I know.
Yeah, that's kind of all I hear too. So.
I got a Combiner Wars Devastator.
And
the record should go.
How many Paul Rudd?
what's the
Alrighty.
verdict?
How many Paul Rudd you give him?
I give it 6.5 out of 10.
You went. Somebody stuck some up your asshole while he's doing it.
No, that just means he was trying to chew it back because he probably just got the shirt he's wearing. So he didn't want to stain his clothes.
It's not $160 toy, but it's definitely about what I paid for it. Toy.
Nice.
I don't know.
We'll
talk
Greg,
more.
that's probably not. I said if you know Greg, that's probably not the biggest compliment in the world.
I'm not. I think like 6 or 7 third-party upgrade kits and a whole new figure will fix it.
And a whole new.
If that's another $150 in that, it'll come off really, really decent.
Hey, Oscar, I hate third-party, but man, there's Devastator kits. Get about 6 of them motherfuckers. Get some Repro-Labels on here. Get a new MixMaster. Get a new hook.
Alpha Bravo and Rook.
It's really not that bad. I mean, it is, but it's not. I went in expecting nothing, and I came out, pleasantly surprised.
And slightly disappointed.
All at the same time.
All right. Is there anything else you get?
No, that's it. Transformers related.
Okay. Bobby, what'd you get this week?
I got the 6 Night Quick Switch repaint. Colors are good. I think the joints are a little looser, but I haven't had a chance to really mess with it yet. And I got the Crasher DX9 Invisible repaint. That head sculpt, I don't know. It feels really goofy in real life, but The colors are like really muted and like almost like more than meets the eye-ish, like original more than meets the eye-ish, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. And I got the Warden upgrade kit. And I got that might be it. I'm borrowing Evil Star, the TF Source repaint. And that thing is I'm sorry, Andrew. I know he listens. That thing is a piece of shit.
Who is he supposed to be?
Astro Train.
Oh,
The convention exclusive.
How do you like his modes? Like, how do you like
the alt modes? The alt modes are perfect.
Mm-hmm.
They're
But
perfect. Getting there. I'd rather have my teeth fucking pulled.
And that's what I told you when I got the first one.
Yeah.
You were like, pick a mode. Even there.
In the bot mode, it doesn't work for me either. But the alt modes are fucking on the money.
Yep.
Yeah, the shuttle mode looked really good. I mean, it looked G1 accurate. I mean,
and everything like covers up nicely, but yeah, they can keep all that shit.
So you like the chicken chung?
Yeah, I'll take chung over this any day of the week.
Chugada. Yeah. Okay, so I got some stuff this week.
Yay!
Let's see. I got okay. So Greg, I got a confession. I have two I need to make on this one. So I got the DX9 upgrade kit for Megatron, Combiner Wars Megatron.
Oh.
So that was fun to put on. I haven't fucked with the hands mostly because it make removing those screws damn near impossible. But I, after seeing the debut of Betatron, thanks to Hasbro, I have decided to never invest any of my hard-earned money into Combiner Wars sets ever again. So I buckled down and I bought Warbotron Lightspeed.
Yes!
Yeah.
And
good on you, mate.
This is the worst one out of them all, with them shoulders.
Yeah, the shoulders.
That are permanently stuck in the position. He doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. He's not here all the way, And of course, yesterday I come home and I found out that my wife had ordered me a nice surprise in the mail from Amazon. She told me something was on the way for me. It was a surprise. I come home and there's this massive box, and it is, of course, I'm going to go ahead and forget you said that, Mayor of Fuckerton. So I come home and there's this massive box, and it is Combiner Wars Devastator.
Oh.
And
I haven't lost you yet, Oscar. I haven't lost you yet.
And yeah, I was really impressed that she went ahead and splurged on them for me. Though she basically told me after Christmas that's never going to happen again with any plastic toy coming out of her pocket. I am not going to lie. Is this thing worth like $160 in stores? No, it should be like $130, maybe $100. I'd be okay with it. I think this thing's meant to stay in combined mode. Yeah, Long Haul's definitely full of chocolate. Or as I like to call him, the Baldwin Hall.
Yay. I'm not that fat anymore.
Yeah, skinny Matt.
I know, right? You fucking skinny bastard. But what I do like is this sound here. You hear that?
Hey.
Yeah, hear that on the other end there. From Ohio to Florida, bitches. Basically, the thing's a fucking Megazord with articulation. So Power Ranger fans should love this. But
I like how Long Haul is a big green blueberry.
Pretty much. Hanging out of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and shit.
I like cake.
My favorite one of them all, though, if they had to choose in robot mode, would have to be Hook. MixMaster's the worst because he's got a big purple turd hanging off his ass that helps him stand up.
Hemorrhoids.
Well, all in all,
Like
I would give this thing about 5 Paul Rudds out of 10.
Oh.
Is it better to be? Well, I guess 5 makes it kind of unclear. Is it better to have low Paul Rudds or high? I at least need a 6 so I know which way we're scaling this.
Okay, it's better to have a higher Paul Rudd than a low. Okay. So you understand? And this is not just a picture of Paul Rudd. This is a picture of Paul Rudd in his bed with his bed sheet covered in his junk, made possible by James C., our listener.
Dude, those have been killing me.
That's what inspired me to do the scoring system.
Yeah.
It's just that face he has says, "What do you think?" And it's like, well, it's just 6 out of 10. But yeah, it's honest to God, if like you can't afford a gravity builder or a TFC set or a Giant set, even though the TFC and Giants are going for like dirt cheap, this is an okay substitute. I think would give Combiner Wars a little more respect if every Combiner set was fucking this big. Random thought, I would prefer a Titan class aerial bot Combiner set. That would have been awesome. And I also scored a TFC the Not Slingshot figure for like 25 shipped on eBay on auction.
Nice.
So he's just hanging out on the records shelf there.
Nice.
So,
Just a little side note to all of those Hercules and Giants selling for dirt cheap. Do you think all the Hasbro executives are sitting there going, "Yes, we've finally won them back"?
Got them.
Got him.
We're going to have second and third runs of this Devastator set. Meanwhile, what the fuck's a gravity builder?
Exactly.
They're buying
Gravity builder.
You got the same guy in marketing go, I don't know. It's the same shit with magnets. How the fuck do they work? So anyway, moving on to news. We got Garry Chalk. He also was a special guest here on Shadowcast Uncut in our early days.
Very early.
Announced as a guest for TFCon Charlotte.
Yay!
So I think I have a bigger reason to go there now besides meeting up with you guys. I'm going to meet Garry Chalk.
Yeah, man, and like that dude will forever have my respect. I mean, all of our respect. Like he came on our show, and I think we had like 5 episodes in. He was just like, "Yeah, I'm in." You know, so very cool, dude.
I'll help those stupid Americans.
Yeah. I was just.
I'm gonna bring something to get signed because I heard he's a really nice guy.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So
anything else we can say about that?
No.
Okay. Good stuff. Moving on.
Do it.
People have schedules as well as court dates to make. Looking at Lenny. Third party news. Dr. Wu sets it up with a full-blown MixMaster.
This blew me away when I think it was Greg it was Fear Corpse that tweeted at us with this. That's the first time I saw it. And if this is an official like first figure from him, that's awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, it looks pretty good. Everything I see, it looks good. It fits the aesthetics of the toy there, and
even down to like the way the wheels plug in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's
like
what I'm staring at right
like,
now.
It's even like cheaply made looking, like, you know, like like, and that's not a knock against Dr. Wu. That's actually making it fit in with the set, you know. So
absolutely.
Well,
are we gonna have to buy an upgrade set for this?
No, this is its own figure, buddy.
Well, no, but you have to buy an upgrade set just to fix it.
Just to keep with the fucking motif.
The upgrade set for this is going to be something you can strap on him to make him more hollow because he's looking, you know, at least a little bit beefy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, just let me make it your.
Wait, Greg.
Do you think
You make it your wish about it being cheaply made because apparently Dr. Wu uses the KFC factory, and it's not that big of a deal when you're doing single cast parts.
Yeah. But when you start stepping into fucking Kronos territory.
Yeah, but a figure this, I feel like a figure this small is like less likely to crumble under its own composition than some of the X-Transbots, whatever KFC stuff, you know?
Yeah,
I wonder if this will come in a plastic. Go ahead, Greg.
I was going to say it's still a load-bearing leg.
True.
That's what I'm concerned about.
I wonder if this one will come in a plastic baggie, too.
like
a quarter-pound bag.
It'll be those bags you use at a supermarket to get like fruit and vegetables in, you know?
Those
Waddling Market. What the fuck is Waddling Market? What's all this shit? Why is there a rooster fighting a snake on his back? Fucking damn.
If it's tied in a knot at the top, I'm done.
They use a twist tie to tie it.
Yeah.
Like, he went to the grocery store.
You take out the figure, there's a Plu number for the orange that was in there back before.
There's a sticker on it that says, bananas or something.
So okay, let's assume this figure is successful.
Mm-hmm.
What's to stop him from just completing his own Titan class Devastator. Why not?
There's nothing, Robert. Nothing will
Well,
stop
because-
Dr. Wu.
Because the way he sees this is he sees this as an upgrade. He's like, I'm guessing he's like, you know, one of these figures is a complete fucking fail, so let me fix it.
Well, wasn't his mentality always to give the things that should have come with the figures to begin with? So, you know, in this case, like MixMaster is by far so different than every other figure. He doesn't even look G1. You know,
I wonder if Dr. Wu's back hurts from having to do everybody else's work.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, goddamn. He's like the guy from The Incredibles. Like, as soon as I get this place fucking cleaned up, you guys are going to fuck it up again.
What if Dr. Wu actually works for Hasbro? He's a designer and no one ever listens to his ideas.
What if Dr. Wu is really a guy named Frank? You know, he's about like 5'4" and, you know, maybe Jewish. And he's just like, oh, boy, look at this shit. Nah.
What if it was the Dr. Wu from the same guy who played Dr. Wu from Jurassic Park?
That'd be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty awesome.
Every time I ship out a box, I just slap a bunch of $100 bills on it for good luck and it's travel.
I tell you, I mean, it does look infinitely better. You know.
He'll post on Twitter to the lucky customer that got that MixMaster. Make sure my ATM receipt is there. Tell me what my balance is. Going shopping. LOL. Thanks. Woo.
LOL.
Woo. You say woo. Oh, the next line that Greg put for the Corbot.
That killed me.
I read that when I was laughed out loud. That's funny.
What was this?
The next topic.
Let's read the next topic. It's hilarious.
Corbot 5 announces they want to be the next third party to go under with the new
If we ever have a Shattercast Awards ceremony, and we'll invite like 5 people as the audience, and the fucking funniest nose titles would definitely go to Greg. There's some funny shit in there, but this looks a mess. Agreed?
This looks like shit, yeah. Robert called it. Roar! I look like good shit. Roar!
When he posted it, I thought it was the Impossible Toys one. At first, I'm like, wait a second. You're different. What are you?
He looks like a tadpole with teeth. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you good.
I'm get you.
I'm gonna get you and bite you.
That's a good. That's
bite you.
Gonna get you. I'm gonna get you real good. You better watch yourself in these waters. I'm in here. I'm a monster. My friends call me chomp chomp, but chewy chomp, motherfucker. Nom 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 nom.
What if
they couldn't give anything for the tail? I mean, it just looked like a straight tail. I mean,
Oh,
like it's not even moved.
Probably transform into something stupid like a gun or a shield.
He talks like the pervert from Family Guy.
Well, y'all kids gonna go swimming with your shirts off? That's good. I'm just gonna be right over here. Y'all want some NyQuil or something?
Yeah. Have they done anything good before? I mean, I don't know.
No, they're new.
Upgrade sets. They've all been like an axe for Optimus Prime and stuff.
Oh, well,
Yeah, they
at
did
least
this
they're venturing out at least. You know, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Whoever gets this, good luck. Good luck, man. Good luck.
That's like saying, let's go swimming with sharks.
Like, I would probably pay $25 ship for that, but they're probably gonna want like $89.99 for a fucking whatever the fuck this is, because I've seen Justin's review of Allicon.
Yeah,
Well, the one he has, that shit just sounds like it's gonna break.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I don't own it. Shut up. Make fun of me. Over here writing another note, leaving your car, and you're fucking showing people. You understand, for people listening to our private chat, like people like Justin and myself, like we lurk, and if we have to say something, we say something. But to see that Justin said something is one thing. To see what he said was just a photograph with a handwritten note that goes, "Hey, I saw you get out of your car. You got a nice ass, Oscar." Awesome.
Now, was that real?
I just found it online. I was browsing Reddit, and that
Are you
showed up.
serious?
I was like, okay, gotta save this and send it to Oscar. So.
I thought he found it at a Walmart parking lot.
I thought he found it on his car.
Yeah, he drove all the way up to there to draw that off. Yeah.
I do like the red nail polish on my fingers, so you know.
Hey, What you do at night for business?
Well, I
Tell
guess
us
this is a
about
pass
rock.
for everybody.
And speaking about rock, TFCon Toronto third party panel.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
I was there.
You sound like a witness.
I-
I'm sorry. I was there. This guy.
I gotta
came in.
tell you, it's funny. Like this has been my third panel, my third party panel, and this is like the only time that there was no like oohs and ahs. You know what I mean? Like it was all a bunch of like, oh yeah,
Really?
yeah, yeah. No, I've seen, yeah, no, I know this is coming. This looks. I'm already actually pre-ordered for this.
Yeah, no, everybody got pre-order everything.
You know,
Like, we already know this.
it was very lackluster. I mean, you know, obviously there was at least one thing in there that it was nice to see. There was a bunch of things that were nice to see, but just you know, everybody kind of
Talking about
paddles, obviously.
Eyebrow.
But there was you know, it was pretty much the Make Toys MMC show, but
TFC's dropped that.
That's true. That's true. That's a nice return to roots right there.
Well, let's start talking about these, and I'm going to start with the one I am most looking forward to.
Well, why don't we go through side by sides, just so we don't
Alien Attack.
Pew 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 pew. Pew pew.
So fucking Alien Attack. Yeah. So
Wait,
it looks like
5 years too late now. Like what?
Take me to your NASCAR leader. I must know.
So for those listening to just the audio, this is an upgrade set for your wrecker that's not a wrecker from the movie to make it look more movie-ish.
Finally! I've been waiting.
My life is now complete that this piece of shit Target race car can now look like a massive piece of shit Target race car. Thank you.
Gotta have this
Alien
guy.
Attack.
Yeah. So Nanif has got
Ordered.
he's got hands and feet coming that actually look good, and thigh pieces for Superion, shoulders for Minosaur. You know, Minosaur, there's no unfucking that thing, but Superion is looking damn good.
Yeah, well, I give the guy credit for trying because I bought his and replacement antennas off of eBay, and you know, it makes me not hate my Superion more, which is great, because that's the best set in this combined with Warsaw. So
Absolutely, and not for nothing, but as far as Minosaur is concerned, he shouldn't feel bad because many have failed before him.
Yeah.
So
we love
Nanif is kind of like the Doctor Wu of Middle Earth. You know what I mean? Look, it's Legolas and Nanif.
Yeah.
Forging parts with the dwarves.
He sold Bobby a coffee cup.
Poor guys listening to us while he's fucking decimated in WoW. But how did they know? Oh, they must not know. Must not know.
Yeah, no, I mean these. What's nice is just design-wise, he definitely played it smarter than Perfect Effect did. You know, and just said, "Look, I'm going to give them hands and feet that look good, and they don't have to turn into a bunch of stupid, ridiculous, oversized Gatling guns."
Yeah, I like my set on Superion.
Yeah, I mean, you like I reviewed the thing. Like you have to have something because as soon as you get those feet on him, that figure just opens the fuck up.
Yep. Well, even his defensor looked like he may be able to polish that turd. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah, that defense was pathetic. 6 ball runs out of 10.
Yeah.
So.
And then you can use the same calf pieces for your Galvatronus, or the thigh pieces rather.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Right. Oh my God. They're such. So anyway, and then what is he used to upgrade his Silver Bolt? We'll talk about that when pictures come in. And then he's doing a Winnebago and a Doctor Who. Actually, people were like really excited about the Doctor Who thing, but that's just, there's like an odd connection between Transformers and Doctor Who that I find.
I tried to watch it once, couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it.
That was better back in the day before it got like really, really popular here in the States. But these unrustable bastards, my God, this oil slick looks really fucking cool.
It does. These now, the same guy that did Feral Rex, or most of Feral Rex or whatever, and he's involved with this project. Because I met him when I met him, he was talking about this project then. So
is this a whole new figure or a new guy or whatever?
Yeah, it's a completely independent thing. It has nothing to do with Transformers. It's going to have its own Kickstarter project to fund it.
Supported.
So, I wish them good luck. They don't. I mean, I do. I mean, they'll probably be well made, and I commend them for trying. But like I've said 1,000 times, and I'm not in it for the cool toys. Like I'm in it for the cool toys of cool characters. Me personally.
I actually like the oil slick animated figure, and I like that he's doing a take on it. So
yeah, when I actually saw this, the way it's engineered, well, it's in pictures or whatever, but the way it almost looks exactly like those Perfect Effect motorbikes.
Oh
yeah, those are pretty sweet too.
Yeah, at first I actually thought this was them until I went back and saw it was the Unrustable Bastards. So, didn't they do something else too, or they had something planned?
This is that. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's,
now
it's
with
like
35 heads. Give me a break.
Yeah, and it's all like a bunch of like Mad Max ish.
Don't hate, Robert. Don't hate.
Uninvestable bastards.
Well, here.
I'm sorry.
That's terrible.
Now here's a question for you: with the Mad Max type theme, if they make wreck cars, are you in?
I quite possibly, but like when I talked to him about this project, he said they were really trying to stay away from any kind of IP infringement.
Which is why we did oil slick. That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess this was 2 years ago, so maybe they've had a change of heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't even know who the fuck Oil Slick is.
He's just an animated. Yeah, he was in the comics or something.
He was a motorcycle and animated too.
Gotcha.
He's a cunt.
Shut your mouth.
TFC's Reflector, it looks damn good.
Now these are not the final color. These are not. They're not going to be that color. Right? Okay,
Matt, it probably.
It's the final colors. I love it.
It probably is the final colors, and then they'll release like cartoon accurate reflectors.
It could be a shattered glass reflector. Fuck y'all, man. Shit.
That's true, Matt. Matt, that's true. That's a good idea, Matt.
That's true.
Good night, folks. I'm out.
Matt's not on his game tonight, everybody. I apologize.
What? What'd you say, Robert?
He said you're not on your game tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, whatever.
I don't really like the camera mode. I gotta be honest there. Like, it looks too much like the Perfect Effect one.
The I'll tell you, like the poses that they had. I like the Energon cubes. I will say that. But
yeah, that's cool.
Like the pyramid pose and all that. Like that did get a pretty strong reaction.
Oh, I'm fucking getting them now since they're doing the pyramid. That sold me right there. Fuck
right.
Fans Toys. They're not doing pyramids. Fuck Tell KFC. Fuck yeah.
It's KFC. You're in anyway, Matt.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a true believer now of KFC.
What, Justin? What don't you like about the camera mode?
It doesn't look real. Doesn't look like any real camera at all. I think Fans Toys did it better, from what I remember.
That is three cassettes strapped together with camera parts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like when I look at it, it looks like a slightly modified Perfect Effect. Like that's all it looks like to me.
Hey, don't their guns look like dog penises?
What?
Okay, moving on.
No, the guns look like dog penises, man. They got the little.
That's some shit I would have said.
I guess I can kind of see that.
Stay the hell away from my animals, you sick.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's kind of gross. Thanks, Matt.
Sick bastard.
I'm getting this. Fuck y'all.
Next is play with this too.
Yeah.
Of course it
We already
is.
talk about this guy? Yeah, we already talked.
Yeah, this they had the prototypes there.
He-Man.
I like Rick. I like when we had him on. Like I found him to be like a pretty interesting dude with an interesting perspective. But I don't think this is for me.
Yeah.
I wish it was, and I wish him luck.
This is like a convention type thing for me. Like if I go there and I see it, and it like wows me in person, maybe. But
I think something like this would really sell at Dragon Con or something like that.
Yeah. It's just, I was seeing the prototype. It was very, I mean, it was. I mean, like, and we already knew this. He'd already even told us this flat out. But it had a very Masters of the Universe kind of look to it. But it doesn't have a Masters of the Universe price kind of attached to it.
It looks real fuzzy.
Well, that's just because of the
fuzzy little feller.
I need more Matt in my life.
He's got dandruff.
So Justin,
Justin,
if this guy does an homage to the Pretender Jazz shell, would you pick it up?
Yes.
Oh, dirty boy.
I feel obligated
to.
Someone frying bacon?
Bad.
If they did a Starscream, I would probably get it, maybe.
Bad Cube did these this lineup, which I thought was funny. If you look over top of Huff, like
Flaky.
His name says Flaky. Which was pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
But I don't know. I don't think they revealed anything.
You know what I think is interesting about it? That all the like names are like right around the crotch, as if like they're exposing themselves, every single one of them.
Yeah.
You know, we got blocked that out
How-
since we had thing.
How big were the Insecticons in the cartoon? Were they were bigger than the mini-bots, right?
You know, I don't.
Insecticons?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know the G1 toys weren't. I mean, they were small too, but on the
that's
cartoon.
shifting.
There was one episode they were like Ultra Magnus sized, and then one episode they were Devastator sized.
Right.
And there was
Sometimes.
an episode that Devastator was a fifth the size of Ultra Magnus, and then in that case they were Minicon size. And
I fucked up, Matt. Ask me if they're the same size as the mini-bots again.
Are they the same size as the mini-bots?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
The Sunstreaker picture with the Photoshop shit in the background that they didn't take out is fucking awesome.
What's that? What do you mean?
In the chest window, like this checkered pattern. That's like the
That's
backdrop.
the PNG. It's the PNG file.
Oh yeah. Oh.
But yeah,
They probably got "Death to the West" written on it. They're like, oh no, quick, Photoshop it up. Shit.
It looks all right. I mean, the head still
almost made me
looks
spit
good.
Mountain Dew.
yeah. I mean, it looks all right. It's nothing really new under the sun here. So
No pun intended.
Cloud 9.
I like how their symbol is like an upside down OK symbol. Like, yeah, this is okay. Not really.
Right.
You know.
or KO.
Yeah.
That shockwave.
Looks like he's touching a nipple.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm obligated to say this looks like crap just because it's fans' toys. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it is just the fans' toys one again, but I can't validate it saying it looks good in any way when they just stole it. You know.
I don't understand why these companies are putting out the same. I know why they're putting the same stuff out, but try something different. You know that nobody's doing.
Well, they did.
We're going to talk a little bit about this because this might be a direct attack against fans' toys.
Bastards.
And I
What'd
hope
you
it
say?
is.
What'd you say, Justin? They did.
Yeah, they took a third-party company and just knocked it off. That's totally different than what anybody else is doing.
Yeah.
That'll teach them.
What you call it? See what's next. Nothing
Why's
new.
DX9 putting out the same shit? It's already out on pre-order. What do you?
Yeah, that was the problem with this fucking panel, man. Was like everything.
Everything's out.
They put colors. Oh, the Megatron. You finally got to see that with colors, and to me, I think that's probably going to be a really cool figure. But no,
Hulky looks nice. I like that.
I'm not too thrilled with the way the Megatron looks. I don't know.
No, I mean it doesn't look great. The proportions are off, like in the chest. But
It's not gonna go. It's not gonna go up your ass the right way, or what? I mean, what's the problem?
I think my butt will,
That mace is gonna get in the way.
I think my butt will reject it.
Hey, Robert.
Yes.
You know that whore mouth of yours? You should probably shut it.
But I think I don't know. I think it'll probably be an issue. I guess this is going to be an official release, right? So this is going to be a put together unit because it doesn't come with the fucking other Devastator.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
It doesn't come with Gravity Builder, so it'll probably be an official. I mean, it'll probably come in box put together.
Oh, wait a minute. The X9 is releasing a hot rod? Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And
they're releasing Hot Rod's evil brother, Terror, with his evil mustache on there, or goatee.
yeah,
That's an Energon stash.
I'll tell you, I want to speak to Brave's toy reviews real quick. I saw fucking Carrie in person for the first time. Fucking gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous. Cannot wait to get him. Cannot wait.
Can I go back to Hulky real quick here?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Why did we put the actual Legends Megatron and not the one that you're making?
Ah.
Because the Legends Megatron is bigger than Hulky, duh.
What do you mean, not the one that they're making?
Well, if you go to that Hulky combined, that is
that's the Hasbro.
That's the Hasbro Legends. That's not theirs.
Oh shit!
I would like to see yours next to it.
Right.
It all comes back to Hasbro. Hell.
Well,
The circle is complete.
there's also a good chance they took these for something else before they were, before they had the Megatron ready to show. You know.
Right.
No, I like my
Or
idea
maybe.
better.
Their DX9 is a little Megatron there. Looks like a scaled down version of Hegemon, so it's not bad. I think it's nice.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. Just
$50.
Nah, they're not that bad, are they?
It'd be like $25, $26.
Just kidding. Robert's got to get it. I'm sorry.
So they're gonna do. Is this next the Inner Dream Eternal Hobby fucking promo photo of a Blitzwing head? Are they gonna do a Blitzwing MP scale figure now?
Yeah, it looks like they're doing Blitzwing, Springer. Is that Springer? Is that?
Yeah, it looks like a Springer's head.
And then who's the other one?
with the wings on the side?
Tankor.
Yeah,
Tankor.
Octane, maybe?
Oh,
Octane,
Tankor.
yeah.
Octane, Tankor, whatever you call him.
Yeah.
But who's the one to the far left?
Blur.
What other triple?
Later.
What other triple changers are we missing?
Oh, Sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
But that doesn't look like Sandstorm. I'm guessing that Oscar's right. I'm guessing that that's their blur silhouette, and it doesn't fit with the motif, but it's just in there.
Just put it there. No one know who that really is.
That's the silhouette.
Just stupid anyway. So you got Iron Factory. So yeah, Bobby was anyone at the convention sitting there going, "Oh God, I totally seen these already. What the fuck?"
I
Didn't they
sold
come out
mine
last
already.
year? They came out last year.
Yeah, I know. That was the thing. It was like, okay, here are your figures from last year. Like, you guys got the right slides in this motherfucker? Or?
Hey, look,
I
there's
don't
that.
know. They must have mixed them up.
One guy's sitting there going,
I'm
"Hey, look,
gonna-
there's that blaster I bought off Greg from the Facebook group. This is."
I'm like, hey, wait, he's sitting on a shitter. Oh my god! Clap. Did anybody clap? I mean,
No, and I'm gonna actually. People they did clap a little bit at Windblade just because, like, I think somebody shouted out, "Best Windblade figure made yet."
no.
Yeah, Mountain Dew.
But like, I think that I have a rumor about the third-party panel that I'll bring up after we get through these slides. But yeah, pretty interesting. And then they have these Iron Factory Dinobots, which they did have the prototypes there, and they do look good together. I can't lie.
Oh, yeah.
Get him. Might gonna get him.
That was tempting. That was
Wait,
tempting.
didn't you say you would not get them?
I'm not going to, but they look better.
Yes,
But
you
I'm
are.
tempted. I'm tempted.
He will.
Mhm.
If I was to get a legend set of figures, it would be these 5.
You're gonna get them for your quote unquote kid.
Yeah.
Here we go with this
Is
bullshit.
that Jazz? Is that Jazz next?
Get them for my
No,
daughter.
that's
Yeah, my daughter.
This is actually the
Prowl.
best version of Prowl I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Seriously, this is Prowl.
Hey,
He does look good.
My God, pre-ordered.
yeah.
Combiner Wars?
Have you not seen the Combiner Wars?
No. The Overlord looks really good too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. That's pretty sick.
And he
Yeah,
looks
for a little mini bot. Oh, split. Man, that's pre-order.
Yep.
Splits.
Overlord's the one that I think could convince me. You know, like the Dinobots for you, but at least Overlord's just one figure.
But will
Yeah,
it
they
go
had-
to the hats?
I think they had him there too. He was he looked great, but he was smaller than I even imagined. Like you know, I don't know, my head, I guess that's just hard to imagine that figure that small, but he looked good. He looked real good.
Well, you know what the sad thing is? That Overlord is about the size of the deluxe Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime.
And it still has more articulation than the Fall of Cybertron.
That's sad. Yeah, that Fall of
10 times
Cybertron
as much
Deluxe is
engineering.
how big.
Would you say, Lenny?
It's got about 10 times as much engineering as well.
yeah, you're right about that shit. Ugh, okay.
All right, so Transformer rollout Jazz. Hey, Justin, what are your thoughts on this now that they got more updated prototype images of them?
It's still the same pictures we've seen the whole time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, like the shoulders still scare me.
Yeah, it does.
I'm still in because it's Jazz, but you know, we'll see. I just don't see anything new over what they've already shown us, you know.
Yeah, I got a feeling about that one that something better is inevitably coming down the pipeline.
I'm sure it is, but until it does, you know, like if Hasbro or Takara was like Masterpiece Jazz coming next year, I'd be like, great, pre-order canceled, I'll wait, you know.
Right.
But for now, I don't want to wait. So
those legs look almost like Prime Smokescreen. If you remember that figure.
If I'd ever had.
I love Prime Smokescreen.
Then you'll love this Jazz.
Not the figure, I mean just the character, like visually.
Oh yeah.
Enjoyed.
Right.
Yeah, I've actually felt that way about this figure since we saw reveals of it. Like the whole thing kind of reminds me of like a Primey Smokescreeny vibe. I don't know. I don't know about this one and the Sunstreakers. I just don't know. It's not something I need to jump on right now. You know?
Yep.
I feel like there's something better and a little bit more official coming. Listen to me, official. No, but I love Masterpiece, man.
Perfect Effects Star Saber upgrade, which we've seen before, and then more hands and feet that we've seen before.
The Devastator set.
That Star Saber thing, like, I mean, I'd understand if it was like that's like announcing an upgrade set for a Russian nesting doll. It's like a new core figure. Like, when are you going to see it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They look like Crocs. Glad somebody got that.
Oh, we're not laughing at your joke, man.
Oh God. Minosaur. Fucking upgrades.
He's more machine than man now.
Yep. Defensor.
You know, can I say something just real quick since we said Minosaur? I don't want to derail. I'm sorry.
No.
Everybody's just saying Minosaur over and over. And I meant to say it earlier, but I didn't want to cut anyone off. So here's the fucking thing I don't understand. Somebody made a comment about a Hasbro boardroom earlier. So you get Superion, Combiner Wars, and they're like, all right, we got to make it IDW. That's what people want. And then you get Minosaur. And it's like, I don't know, G1 looked a lot better. No, we got to make it IDW because that's what people want. It's like, okay. It's like, even though, you know, it was designed, but whatever, regardless. And then they do Defensor, and they're like, oh, no, we're going to do this new design in IDW. All right, we're doing Devastator. The most interesting storyline in IDW is the Prowl thing. We're going to do an IDW Devastator. No, people want G1.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, the one chance they had to run with it. They fucking dropped the ball.
Yep.
But we'll force the writers at IDW to put Prowl in the Combiner War store, and we'll just make him a limb. Let's use a police guy. You mean Streetwise? Right, that guy. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, like the one original piece of characterization that was not based on the upcoming line. They didn't include.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail anything. I need to get that off my chest for the last hour. Sorry.
Yep,
Sorry.
So.
No worries, no worries. And then the Combiner Wars Devastator upgrade, which we've seen before and talked about ad nauseum, and fucking Prowse heads underneath it, and it goes on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah, moving forward, Voodoo, Ironhide, and Ratchet.
I tell you, I saw these in person, and they looked a lot better than I expected them to.
Really quick, before we, I just had a thought. And maybe it's stupid, but does Hasbro realize by putting out figures like this, like the Devastator, they're actually supporting third party?
No, because they think it's a win.
Yeah, I don't even think that they think that way. Like,
oh boy,
I personally, I may be way off. I'm saying this based on nothing, but like, I just feel like they're like, you know, I think they coin Lenny's term. I think they come up with that design, they look at it and go, nailed it every single time.
Yep.
Nailed it.
All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, these vans look good. They looked real good.
I hate their heads.
I hate the official head too.
What's with the bottle lips, man? God damn.
Which one are we on? Are we on Voodoo?
Yeah.
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 Dick sucking lips right there.
Jesus Christ.
I like these. I like these when you look at them front on, but when you see it sideways, that chest is just a little bit non-existent for Ironhide, I think.
Minus A cup right there.
Yeah. It does.
Hey, here's my beef with them, dude. They are fucking giants compared to the MP cars. My eye gear stood about the same size, man.
See, like, I'm kind of okay with that. Like, I'm kind of okay with them being bigger than the MP cars.
I'm not. No.
Talk like
son,
Ironhide.
nah.
Talk like Ironhide. Talk like it. Talk it.
Hey, Ratchet, well, can I have this dance? This is next scene of them holding hands. You lead, Ratchet. I'm a huge fan of Celine Dion, and this is my joint. Piece of shit. You make my circuit sizzle. I can't quit you, Ironhide. I know that, buddy.
Yeah, but they scale nicely next to the MP10 mold, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so does fucking Prowl. Okay? Good?
Yeah.
Well, then maybe not, though. Maybe the cars are a little small.
God, they're
and
fucking big.
Just so that they did that just so the fucking cars could fit in Prime's trailer.
Or they don't look ridiculous next to a semi-truck.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
Ratchet's
Alien.
Huge. He's a good. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm gonna try their Ratchet. I'm gonna take one for the team on this one.
I'll take one for the team for the TFC Ironhide, because I'm definitely that.
Many a man has said that at 3 o'clock in the morning, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby, is that blue the final colors?
I'm going to do that, Ratchet.
That blue's not the final color, right?
No, that's it. You're looking at.
Fuck yeah.
He's really asking you. He's serious.
Pre-order.
Is that prototype plastic? Is that the final color for the vehicle mode? Yes, Matthew.
Thank you.
So Generation Toy revealed the colors of their guys, and they look okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. Better. It's a good green.
The size of it next to an MP car is pretty nice looking to me too.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. I'm not crazy about these bots. I'm not, but I'm in this strictly for the Devastator.
Yeah.
I think I'm good with my Combiner Wars.
High five.
And seeing this thing in person, this thing was gorgeous as well. The foot still looks goofy as fuck, but the rest of it was fucking very impressive.
Jesus Christ, we need an upgrade kit for this too.
Yeah.
Is anybody gonna get that foot right? It's like you can't get right. Can't get right foot. Can we get that foot right? Just one time.
In fairness, he
fun.
doesn't really have a good foot at all ever. You know, like G1 never got it right either with that flat end. It's just what it is, you know.
Take that back now. G1 all the way.
Actually, my non-transforming before and after Engineer General got the foot right.
Well, I can
just
see that,
like
I
the
guess.
cartoon.
Yeah.
It's even articulated. You can tap his foot.
Fans Toys revealed nothing, I think.
Stop.
Or had
Stuff we already knew about.
Yeah. Because we'd seen shrapnel pictures before, right?
Yep.
That stump looks fucking beautiful.
Have we seen kickback pictures?
Especially those googly eyes.
We saw them like
Just
last
seen
week.
it,
or
yeah.
the week
Googly eyes. Hey, Rob, what do you think about them eyes?
They look like balls with warts.
Wow.
Shut
I
up,
always
Robert,
wonder
you're
when
wrong.
I always wonder when Jar Jar Binks became a member of the Dinobots.
That one episode.
Well, see,
Fans
Bobby,
Toys. Look at all 7 versions of freaking Shockwave. Great.
Yeah.
what happened
TFC.
with Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to tell you.
No,
I have
go ahead.
some information. What happened with Fans Toys at the panel? See, he was up all night on a TFW thread, and then he fell asleep with his computer. He overslept and he missed the deadline, so they had to use the same information from the Chicago Fans Toys reveal to fill in the time slot.
Well, I'll drop another teaser while we're at it. The rumor is about Warbotron.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. So
Can I go back to Fans Toys for a second?
Yes.
Sure.
I am most happy with their reveals because I'm like, super. I've already planned for all this stuff.
I don't
It'll
know.
be okay. You know, like if they're like, here's even more stuff, I've been like, whoa, I can't do this. I can't keep up. So
I feel you, man.
I'm
I
okay
feel
with
ya.
this.
Yeah.
Off to TFC with Water Baby Devastator.
Matt, refrain, Matt.
He kind of got the foot right.
Yeah, he kind of did. I like that. I like that foot. I like the Hercules foot too, though.
Yeah.
The Hercules is my favorite foot thus far.
I think Giant and Hercules got the foot right.
See, I don't like Giant's foot. I think it's too long. Like it comes out too far.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, baby. Let's get nitpick everything.
I am nitpicking. I am, but I'm just talking about that one specific thing. Like I think it does look a little goofy on the Giant.
Get 2,000 subscribers. Suddenly, my opinion fucking
stop.
matters.
Oh, stop.
Look at that Ironhide, baby. That's Ironhide.
Tell you what. Wait, hold on. Those really quick. The fact that this Hercules breaks up, I think that's fucking awesome. They should have come on a string.
They were like a necklace.
No, like that ball.
Oh, sorry. Got it. That's what I get for trying to have some class.
That was
God damn it.
Why should they have come on a string, Robert?
For anal beads?
Oh, for
Yeah,
anal
exactly. There you go. Okay,
Get
Matt.
him.
Got him.
See,
You got him.
Bobby, we know where the lines are drawn on this podcast. We know where the tiers are. Good neighborhoods and the bad neighborhoods.
The guy that created Anal Bee is from Robert's neighborhood growing up.
Hi.
So what is it about this Ironhide, Oscar? Like, why this one?
I don't know. It's big, it's beefy, classic TFC. It kind of reminds me a little bit of freaking Long Haul. Very imposing robot mode. Absolutely sells it to me as it being Ironhide.
The head from the front looks good.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's one of the best heads of Ironhide so far.
So he's got that whole Spartan helmet thing going on. You know, they did that pretty good. So
Yeah, I
He
think
looks really blocky to me.
Looks like he's from New Jersey.
his hair up.
your face is from New Jersey. The fucking
Be like
husband.
fist pumping, you know.
He's not fist pumping, you fucking bitch.
He's got the tinted window on the chest.
I got a doctor's note for that.
I think that. I mean, I just don't think it. Like, this is supposed to scale MP, right?
Yes.
I just don't feel like it fits the MP.
Your face doesn't fit MP, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Oscar. I'm
Some
sorry.
bitch.
I'm just.
You're over there jerking off to the Takara. You're like, oh man.
No,
look
I'm
at those,
not. No,
look at those thigh guards. Oh, they got it
this
right.
guy.
Oh,
Not this guy.
It's gonna
Not
finish
this
all
guy.
over myself. Splooge. Bitch.
I'm not on that train that heavy.
Like that mold doesn't work for Ratchet. I think the Voodoo one's better. I like the Voodoo version of Ratchet better. But for Ironhide, I think it's perfect. You know, he looks like a freaking soldier, pure and simple. You know, like you would expect someone like that in the battlefield. Meanwhile, Voodoo's version is more like, you know, oh, hi guys, when's the next drifting competition? I'm all aerodynamic and shit.
So do you think he looks G1 style, or does he maybe look like? I know he wasn't in the records, but maybe like a record style kind of.
Yeah, he kind of does look like a comic book IDW version of him. You know, during the All Hail Megatron storyline.
Yeah.
I really like it. I do. That's why I'm going for it.
What about that really like self-conscious, stargazy Ironhide from the RID story, the one where he's all thinking about the future and shit, like
DX9's already.
Cybertron.
Doesn't Iron Factory got a release of that Legends class figure coming out?
I don't know.
Somebody does.
I think
Yeah, he's coming with Starscream.
one thing.
That thing.
Without the build of Ratchet being completely off, I think the translucent windows also look terrible. Like, it makes the van mode not even look good. They should just made them solid blue.
Don't worry, Repro-Labels has an upgrade.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like that. And the way that the windows are broken up too, it makes it look even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're going to a rave or something. That was me. I don't give a fuck. I thought it was funny.
What's going on with Ratchet's little like smile?
Yeah, that is a little.
What's going on there?
Someone needs a rectal exam.
He looks like somebody's. It looks like he's got like a little grandma swag.
It does.
Better than the pouty lips.
He's like,
I don't know. I think I might take pouty lips over this little awkward smile. This looks like he just got caught coming out of a kid's room.
Hi. Oh, that's gross.
What the fuck, dude? Dark, apologize.
Hey, you took it dark. Maybe he went in there to like collect baby dolls, like steal baby. You have him over for a house party.
It's still creepy.
Okay, fair enough.
There's nothing you can brush off if you see a grown ass man walk out of a kid's room with like dolls of any kind, or toys for that matter, with a smile like that, going, "I'll just put this in the van and they can't run away."
And you're like, what are you doing in there? He's like, this isn't the bathroom.
Oh, sorry, you're having a great barbecue, Bobby. Thanks for inviting me.
That is the laugh for that face, 100%. Ugh.
What about matching? What about getting like a TFC Ironhide and like the Masterpiece or the Voodoo Ratchet?
That's what my plan is. I will get the TFC Ironhide and probably invest in the Voodoo Ratchet because that Ratchet looks better than this by.
But that's interesting. I think that's an interesting idea. I know.
Yeah.
What about I want to know everyone's thoughts because you guys have your thoughts on Fans Toys and Willie, giggity, their version of a Hound, known as Detective.
I hate this.
Really, you hate it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it looks nothing like the Jeep to me. Like everything is just off. I can't.
He looks like he's wearing a neck brace.
You would know about neck braces, wouldn't you?
Exactly. My first thought was like,
a box full of them.
Have you been in an accident? You know.
You see someone fall at the grocery store, you're like, "Here, put this on." Like, I'm fine. You're like, no, put this on.
That's so fun. It's true.
I'm middle of the road. I want to see who else releases a fucking Hound. I can't believe I'm saying that about third party. But
this is one of the few things we haven't seen next, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Lyle Kaiser.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, this is awesome.
And
by
they
far
come
the
with
most interesting thing.
breast partners too.
Yeah, this got this got a very positive response.
This brings all new meaning whenever you call someone laser tits from here on out. Because that's in fact what these are.
The only thing I can say about this is please don't fail with Ironhide and Hound and
Decide to back out on
Hercules before this comes out. Like, please make this, and then you're free to fail. You can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were done, but this is definitely could be a saving grace.
Mm-hmm.
You got Kill Bison right here, looking pretty sweet in alt mode too.
Can't wait to see the MMC one.
Here comes the little bull. He got Hellbat also with his tit partner.
Can you imagine if MMC did release prototypes for this same character, and like the guy at TFC, the CEO was like, "Fuck, are you serious?
Are you for real? I cannot believe you. I do joke. I do pee-pee on your coke." Very sensitive. That's why my Coca-Cola tastes like shit. Yeah, I piss all over it, bitch. Oh, we make better toys. But dude, even the Hellbat, like I love that jet mode. That is one sweet looking jet.
Yeah.
That's why they never made Seekers. I'll never understand. But
Well, no, they
Looks
when
like
they
needle
did
nose.
when they did Uranus, there was
Yeah.
talk of doing Seekers
Yeah,
out of that, and then people were just like, me. So they were like, okay, fine, we'll give you what you want. We'll make a Predaking. With all penises.
oh, you said Predaking? No, we said more Seekers, please. Predaking, more? No, Seekers, please. Predaking it is. Here's a prototype. God damn it.
Does
What
he,
is
look
the
like,
fucking
he looks
point?
like needle nose, doesn't he? A little bit. From
Maybe
G1?
close your eyes and pretend really, really hard.
He looks like needle nose. I don't care.
He does not look like Needle Nose.
Yes,
You
he
look
does.
like Needle Nose.
You look like needle nose.
You fuck face fuck.
Your face looks like a needle.
Well, almost
And then-
like Needle Nose, both of you.
Oh, hey, fuck you, man. That's fucked up. Racist.
And then
X-Transbots.
X-Transbots.
Like, hey, Troop
they
build
didn't reveal a thing.
$160 fucking
They didn't.
first
reveal a thing.
Cyclonus. Great.
Well, Tailgate and what's his face?
Wind Charger.
Windcharger. Like finally seeing the robot mode. I don't think we've seen them before.
Yeah, we have.
Have
Yeah,
we?
we have.
Because I don't remember seeing them. I was like,
I've never seen them.
I was in because I liked the alt modes, and then these robots. I'm like, ooh, moving on there. Hey, that picture of what's his name, Beachcomber. That
Yeah.
last picture going back to the Jar Jar Binks reference. It's Jar Jar Binks in some kind of crazy. I'm not sure what's going on, but he's definitely unhappy to be in it. So.
He is the ghost in the machine.
Well, if you look, one thing they did talk about, like I hadn't noticed, like I just didn't pay attention. But if you look at the Beachcomber, like the color version at the beginning, like he's got a gold hand.
Nifty.
Fuck yeah.
You know what?
Golden Lagoon.
If I want a gold hand, I'll just paint it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I will masturbate if I need a gold hand.
Yeah, I don't know. Nice touch, I thought.
Up next is Hero Hubby. And look at the baby Grimlock. And he
You know-
transforms.
My favorite thing about this reveal was that when BBTS put out the pre-orders, they put it under MMC, and I was like, what the hell are they doing now? You know, like, I'm like, are they really going down this road? And then, you know, I came and saw a third-party slides, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's just some other company.
Do you remember how much the pre-order was for this?
No, but I can look it up.
I'll probably get it from my kid. But I do like that you can have like the eyes have like different, you know, like you can
Oh,
roll
yeah,
the
like 30.
eyes.
Like he's
30 or 40
blinking,
bucks.
or he's angry about something.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I'm
pretty
in on
cool.
this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a cute little Grimlock.
Holy
We'll
shit.
go with
It's a
that's kind of what I got
fucking
going
penguin.
on at work.
Yeah,
It's a
the
penguin on
MMC.
skis, man. What the fuck, yeah.
Yeah. Like so Impactor, which we've seen, and then Tremor, which we've seen, and then
Impactor's like, grrr.
I like the one
Kaon,
pose for
which we've seen.
Turmoil there. It's like, hey, what's up, guys? So, did the DJ just drop this beat? Because it's on.
Kaon, which we've seen,
He
Tarn, which
looks
we've seen.
awesome.
Yep, they look great. And then they did the Overlord drop, which is fucking crazy.
I love the Sky Shadow in that dude's chair. Yes.
Back to Hero Lobby real quick. That Grimlock is $80.
Oh my god!
High five.
That's what it's
Pre-order.
listed at, $80.
Hail Hasbro.
Yeah, I still might get it.
Choice.
That fucking Overlord, man.
Overlord is fucking beautiful. The fucking ship is as big as Star Saber.
And he's got a base mode. Like, what?
The bot is as big as Star Saber.
Drop the beat.
Fucking awesome. And then
Yeah,
Drift
I like this.
and Wing are
Dude.
both.
Drift. Oh my god. So a lot of people are saying is that Drift's like, if he's gonna be a triple changer. This is the character from the first Drift story they did a while ago. Not Empire Stone, The one before them, before he joined the Autobots, that's the buddy that met him on that one planet he was on. Because I haven't read that story in forever, but these things look amazing.
His name is Wing.
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 They look amazing. Drift's alt mode looks fucking badass.
Yeah, it looks perfect.
Yep.
Fucking awesome.
I'm glad I don't have much draw to drift, so I won't be in on this one.
And then Mirage, which I gotta tell you was kind of disappointing in person.
Yeah, he still looks like shit to me. So.
Fucking Iron Man pose. What the
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in a Mirage.
I am too, but I gotta tell you, in person, he did not look good. He did not look like he looked like a masterpiece.
When I saw him sitting next to that DX9 Invisible, I still don't understand what you guys see in it. That's all I'm saying. So.
I don't need another Mirage for my Chug collection. I need one for my. And I don't know. I mean,
I'll tell you.
I've almost pulled the trigger on that DX9 a couple of times, but
this one didn't look masterpiece either. Like in person, I was all in for this. I mean, I like the fact that it's Studio Ox and all that, so like I'm still in. But it definitely won't be on my masterpiece shelf.
His head looks really bad.
I think I'll wait that one out. The one I've already got will do on my shelf until Masterpiece make one. Or someone else.
Mirage's mom did a tough labor. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. My best memories of Mirage from the G1 cartoon, he was invisible anyway, so.
It's true. It's true. He's already on your shelf, right?
It doesn't really matter.
And the bugs.
Hey, what did I miss? I just came back. I was on mute.
We're on the MMC bugs. And I gotta tell you, they're kind of not doing it for me either now, the more I look at them.
Yep.
Well, I was never in on.
Outside of Overlord, this is a whole thing full of saving my money. I mean, with the exception of the DJD, but I already do that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bugs are a little disappointing.
Yeah.
They look a little skinny. Like they need
Bombshell looks okay, but the other two just are a little bit lanky.
Yeah.
And they're
there you go. Lanky. There you
but
go.
they're very oxy though. You know what I mean? They look
Yeah.
like I got to give it to them. Like they do look like the designs. I'm just not sure if those designs are
Then
translating well.
Then why does it make me want to buy the Bad Cube Insecticons?
that I don't know.
I have an idea for a display because I'm getting the Bad Cube ones, and I'm getting the just because I have to check them out, and I'm getting the Fans Toys. I could get these, and I could get those big ass Chosen Prime Energon cubes that I have. And get those smaller Energon cubes from whatever that company, and get those little tiny ones that comes with Bad Cube. And now hear me out. I'll have risers. So on the bottom tier, it'll be the MMC ones for those big ass Energon cubes. The middle tier, it'll be the Bad Cube ones with the medium Energon cubes, and then up top I'll have those Fans Toys ones holding the little tiny Energon cubes. And it'll be like them getting their strength back.
I'll get the Bad Cube ones for the invisible ones. I'm trying for the clear ones.
Good call.
Oh, if you want a broken toy, I can send you one of those. I got a whole lot of those.
The next
on those, Matt.
The next slide after the insects, best slide on the presentation. Audio symbol.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, you know why this? I'll tell you why this was though. When they were like announcing all the other toys, but when Fans Project and Make Toys submitted theirs, they just let they let audio play, like it took over automatically.
I see.
They had like a specific setup for it.
Right. There's better ways to do that, Fans Toys and Make Toys. Just put it behind your picture.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I think it might have been
sixth grade PowerPoint skills. You know.
It might have been a cue to the people though, more so than for display. But yeah, what the fuck is this thing?
Who the fuck is these Warbot shit?
So if I'm right about these, I think that they're like really old Diaclone things remade. Like neither of them do anything for me. Like,
sweet.
Yeah.
I believe. I'm sorry.
No, you go.
I was talking. I forgot his name on Facebook. The red one is called Gear King, I believe.
Wow.
And the blue one, I thought for a second was going to be Dia Atlas. But I have no clue what the fuck it is he transforms into those.
No, I know what you're talking about, Oscar. They had those there too. That's the Three Kings, and this is not that. I don't, or maybe it is that. Maybe it is that.
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah.
Adam Tucker, I know you're listening. In the comments, if you want to tell us what the fuck this is, because you seem to know everything there is to know about Allicon and all that nonsense, please let us know.
Maybe this is that, but they had the Diatlas and the prototypes there, but they don't look a lot like this picture. But maybe I just didn't look at it close enough.
Yeah, this looks the red one looks like the Dia Battles guy. I don't know if he is or not, but it looks like I don't know. It's like apparently one of the first releases, which has like a weird thing. I don't know. Like there's no real alt modes. It's a mess.
It's probably the first time ever on this podcast none of us are old enough to know what the fuck this shit is.
Did you say Dia Battles or Diabetes?
It might as well be diabetes. Might as well.
Diabetes.
And then there's this. Well, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Okay, this is stupid fucking the Parallax line, the armor add-on boost up sets. You remember
yes. What I think is even more interesting is that it's an add-on for the toy they already made an add-on for. You know, like to make the truck mode look different. Like who cares? You know what, Fans Project? You're off the good list. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Damn, Justin.
I just can't keep supporting this kind of thing.
And then they had a Skull Cruncher.
Function X, yeah.
Which still looks...
Skull Cruncher I'll be in on.
Which, he still looks good, but I gotta tell you, he looked... Like, I think it's just because I haven't looked at them in a while. Like, when I walked past the case, I was like, what the fuck is this tiny thing?
Yeah.
You know, like it was just like it's just like the toy direction has changed so much in third party. I'm just not used to seeing shit that small anymore. Yeah. I was like, what? And I was like, MicroMasters.
I
looking at your dick.
I at the very least still like the Function X, way of doing things. So this one I'll still do.
Yeah, it does look good. I do like the back where you could store his blade.
Yeah.
Right around his back there.
Right up his butt.
No, along his butt, you fucking pervert.
That's how
why don't you go beat up an innocent shark, you sick fuck?
That's how he keeps all. That's how he keeps all the Legends figures in. He has to shove that sword across his butt cheeks.
They're making a highbrow. Yeah.
Oh, it's like the thing you used to pack the musket. What do you call that stick? You used to pack all the gunpowder and shit. That's how you pack the Legends.
I think I'm passing on highbrow at this point.
Yeah.
Bobby,
too small.
Yes,
making a highbrow.
I gotta pass, Matt. It's just
fuck yourself.
I got.
Matt, somebody else is gonna make a highbrow next month.
Yeah, somebody else. It seems like Make Toys is making them all MP, so it's like, why bother?
Fans Project really.
I collect everything. That's why.
Fans Project, I think they really dropped the ball. They focused more on their fucking stupid ass Dinobots, and they could have put these out months ago.
Yeah. So then the Dino King.
A couple months ago.
And Dino King did look cool in person, I must admit.
You said he was small.
He's a smaller goose, but he's a little fella. He's like the giant. He's like in scale with giant and
Manosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like, so but like he's kind of like here he's standing straight, but the prototype he was a little bit more like A stance. So it wasn't very impressive to see. But
they do the shells.
They did do the shells, and the shells I think double. I couldn't get a clear answer out of the guy, but I think the shells, like you can put the figure in the shell, and you can take the figure out of the shell, and the shell doubles as a piggy bank. Which is
save up for your third party purchases.
Yeah, which is a cool idea, because the shells are huge. But they look. I don't know how they're going to package them. I really don't.
I heard that they said. I just let me get this out and then I'm done. They said that because it's relevant at this point in the conversation, that the shells may or may not get made, and if they do get made, they're not going to come with the figures. They're going to be an additional purchase because they cost a lot to make.
All right.
So that's the thing. If they make the shells, then I'm in for this. But if they don't, then I'm not.
But
I mean, okay, stupid question, but isn't part of the attraction of these figures the fact that they have pretender shells? So wouldn't go ahead, what, Justin?
Did both the Japanese version and the US version have shells, or was it only one of the two? I'm not
both.
I mean, okay, because like I said, I'm not super familiar with the character, considering it was like tail end of Transformer collecting for me.
The Hasbro version, there were the monsters, and then it was the same robots, just there were monsters.
they were the Dino, whatever Dino.
Yeah, and in Japan, but in Japan they were primarily shown as the dinosaurs. I think the leader, the head guy, was the only one that you saw as robot mode, and he rode on his dinosaur shell.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, if you're sorry, go on, Bobby.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead, Robert. You've been trying to get that out.
I was just trying to say, I mean, if as a collector you're in on Dino King, wouldn't you be willing to pay the increased price to get the whole thing together?
Exactly. I mean, that's the point.
But you know what I mean? Like, but they're not. They're coming separately. Oh, because it's expensive. I mean, they're expensive anyway. What the fuck? Make them more expensive.
Yeah, but I think they're thinking they may lose sales. I think they're thinking that the price, from what Greg was saying, I think he's saying that the price might be so high.
What do you think?
Me, I'm guessing the same. I don't need the fucking shells.
No. I mean, what do you think the price would be for the figure and for the shells?
I have no fucking clue.
Dude, like $150 easy.
Maybe.
For both together?
Yeah, and that's gonna feel real shitty for a toy the size of Dead End from Fans Project.
But it comes at a piggy bank.
I get you. I'm just
well, that's
saying.
their thing.
Now,
like,
I got a question, though, Greg. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, because I was just going to reiterate what I said before. I mean, I was going to clarify, I think, but it doesn't really matter.
The image that they show here of him combined, is this is this the appropriate colors? Because this isn't how I imagine Monstructor in my head.
I can't hear anything.
Lord Dread, Bobby, go.
Did you hear me?
He said if this is the original color from the U.S. version, because he doesn't picture that Monstructor look like this in his head.
I don't think he did either. I think they're not the right colors.
Because like Monstructor from the comics is not these colors.
And that's the Monstructor I know as well from the comics. I don't really know too much more about this.
Are you there, Greg? Okay.
Probably not.
All right. All right. So anybody out there that knows this shit, if you could let us know, that would be appreciated. And what's next? Grimlock.
And then hashtag Dino Tits.
Why can they not make the neck right? Why is his neck so skinny and long all the time?
Yeah, the dinosaur looks fucking ridiculous.
Do you guys all sound normal to each other? Because you sound like Max Hedgeland to me.
We all sound fine, Robert.
We all sound fine to me.
It's your cricket phone, man.
Well, something's going on with Greg's too, so. But yeah, the dinosaur looks ridiculous. The robot looks okay.
Yeah.
They got a Velociraptor that also has tits.
Yeah, female Velociraptor. And
with a comb over.
I guess it has different heads. Or are these two different bots? They're two different bots, aren't they?
He said comb over.
I think they're two different bots.
I look like I'm retarded.
Well, if they come with two different heads, because they have like two different head sculpts also. But either way, they don't look very good in robot mode or in beast mode.
They're both LER05, so maybe
they probably come with alternate heads.
Yeah, that would be. I'd be okay with that. The fucking dinosaur looks ridiculous again. Just fucking.
He looks like the dinosaur from Cybertron. I forgot the little one with the little key that he stuck into it. I forgot their name.
This was the biggest third-party mistake I've made in a long time. Just going in on this set.
I'll finish it off with Grimlock and Snarl. I won't touch that bitch. That's for sure.
Don't touch that bitch.
And then I was hoping that is Greg back or is Justin?
There we go. Jesus Christ.
Before we move on from the Dinobots real quick, I just can't believe how different like they look. Like they don't even, someone else said it online. They don't even look like they're going for the same aesthetic anymore.
Yep.
It looks a fucking mess.
Yeah, I just hope that I move in time and can get my other Dinobots unpacked in time to sell them off before these things hit.
So, what is this? Or Greg, now that you're back, just real quick, just to get clarification, so we don't.
I was always here. I just heard you sounded like Lord Dredd got a hold of you.
Okay, well, let me ask real quick. Did you the Monstructor colors that they show in these slides? That's not the way he is in IDW color wise.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember the slides. I'll have to look at them. I'll get back to you.
It's like all green and white, pretty much, in the slides.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I think that might be prototype. I don't know. Like,
okay, no worries.
Yeah, and then that one they showed with the colors, the other dino. I think it was supposed to be a Monstructor colored one. I don't know, the one that was like red and yellow and all that. Like, I don't know. I don't.
The way he looks in the IDW comic is not like that toy.
Sorry, yeah, that's the way the original looks.
Yeah,
the original toy.
That's correct.
Gotcha. So, does anybody know what the fuck these are? These Fans Project, ISO,
these,
Big Nations?
Okay, the red one is Rapido. He was a BotCon figure.
He's
Last
a G2.
incarnation.
Hello?
He is a G2 figure.
Yeah.
I don't know who the other two guys are. I just know that Rapido is he was a repaint of Universe Prowl for a BotCon figure. But they call him Speed. And then BG Nation, I don't know what the fuck he's supposed to be.
Let's see if
Then ISO.
Can you say Rapido one more time, Oscar?
The Rapido.
Thank you.
All right, so real quick, the Speed is Rapido.
Yep.
And the second one is who?
Hang on, I have a feeling on these ones that I might actually know who they are, but I gotta look up their subset of characters,
Oh, BG Nation is Ratbat.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
But what's crazy is I was on my way to believing you because it was.
I was too. I was like, really? Yeah, I can see the wings.
All right. Yeah.
He's probably a G2 character also.
Yeah,
I think they all are.
G2.
I think that's God, what was his name? I forgot his name. ISO looks like maybe kind of like the Universe. What was his name? Prowl. Remember he came with that Ultra Magnus set, the 2 set.
Like when they showed these, it was like you could smell the confusion in the room.
That was Mountain Dew, probably. Somebody just
one of them opened a can of Diet Mountain Dew, and the rest of them were like, what?
Everybody's like, what the fuck? Is that Diet?
What? That's not high fructose corn syrup.
Is one of them? Are they the Turbo Masters? Is that what they're all supposed to be?
Oh yeah, the Doug looks like one of the Turbo Masters.
Yeah.
The lightest bluish one, whatever.
The yellow one also looks like one of them. I don't know. Okay. Maybe not.
Oh, do you mean Road Caesar?
No, not Road Caesar. Just the Turbo Masters. God, they were just like a little. They were right at G2, almost at the end.
What was the yellow repaint of Hound for BotCon?
Scorch.
Oh, Scorch. Yeah, that was
Yeah, I think that might be who the yellow one's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, somebody will know in the comments. They're already typing right now. So
the artwork looks fucking terrible, which means those figures are gonna look like shit. So.
Yeah, this whole shit is a pass for me, which is nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
More money.
Thank you, Fans Project. Thank you.
And a new project by Fans Project. Make toys. So Make Toys is doing now. I couldn't make sense of these either. There you are, Robert. This what is somebody tell me who Contact Shot is?
Point blank.
Point blank. Yep.
Okay.
They're doing a Target Master. They're doing a Power Master, and they're doing a Headmaster. They're doing all three at one at a time.
And they're doing Megatron.
And Starscream.
Apparently.
And they're doing this. Why are they doing Starscream?
Alan What?
Because why not? I mean, fuck it.
Because they know they can get some of Matt's money.
So
If
true.
everyone in America look like D-Rux, we'll sell out of our seekers in no time. I mean,
Who
maybe
is,
I like the fact that they're gonna attempt a Megatron. That's good, you know.
which
case
one's
everyone-
a Rectile? A Rectile.
That is Point Blank is the other guy. Who is this fucking? Damn it, man!
Justin?
Dreadwing and
Rip
Dark, whatever.
Yeah.
No, like
Yeah.
Which
Two
one
of
is
the
he's
ones
like the Jeep sports car version of the Target Master?
oh,
I know who you're talking about.
He's the red and
Shit,
blue
I have-
guy.
Which one?
I haven't.
He's
oh
the
yeah, sure. Fuck.
Justin.
Which one?
He's the Target
362.
Master. Image 362. He's a Target
He was,
master. He's like,
what-
with the
Did you
spoiler.
say goddamn name on the character? What
Is
what's
it Point
the name
Blank?
they gave?
Hold on, Daddy's gotcha. Give me 1 second.
He was in the car. I remember he's in the Headmaster cartoon. He's one of the front ones. I think it's Point Blank.
No, that
Yeah,
was
that's the one with the shoulder pads. Shoulder pads is Point Blank.
And the other one is
Dreadwing.
Crosshairs.
Crosshairs. That's his name. That's
That's
Crosshairs.
it. Yep.
And Dreadwing is Terrorbird.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
Darkwing and
Oh,
yeah,
Damn,
there's
he's
two of them.
skinny as shit.
I got you.
He is
That's
really
cool
skinny.
that they're doing both.
Yep.
Yeah. They're little side things. They're like little toads. like the WB toad.
They come with Battletoads.
Oh, nice. Nice. Then we got
Tailgate.
And then
Okay.
apparently an upgrade set for Tailgate.
All right.
Oh, doesn't it come with him
Hello?
though?
I don't
Does it
know.
come with him?
Robert, we hear you.
They specifically say add-on set, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think the upgrade set is just the Cyclonus bit.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's tailgate,
I can
and then
hear
it's all
you.
the
Robert,
extra parts.
Robert, call it a knot, man. Just call it a knot.
Yes, I agree.
Just tap out, man. Just tap out, man.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah,
You're gonna
That's
have,
true.
you're gonna have to mute
Okay.
Robert. He's fucking.
It's getting obnoxious. Yeah. So this set,
That $39 a month is not worth it, man.
That's
upgrade.
He said that's true. I agree. Oh man, that's funny shit though.
set is tailgate, and then since it's not coming with a second figure, it's all parts. So the other side of the tray will be like the stumps. It'll be the crying face. It'll be a weapon of some sort, and then the parts to click on to battle in space Cyclonus, because we all still have that figure laying around to make it more IDW, more than CI.
I see.
Yeah,
And this goes on the deluxe Cyclonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
battle in space, the purple one that
All right, so I
people
gotta
are
buy
trying
that.
to sell for $1 bazillion.
Yeah.
That's a Planet X set. They got a cute little puppy Slag there.
Yep.
He's like, my name's Slag. I'm a doggy.
He does look like a puppy.
We've seen this one before, haven't we?
My man said
Look at it.
puppy.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like, "Rawr, I got you. I got you. Rawr."
Yes, Justin, we've seen this.
Ghostbusters.
We've seen this and made fun of it. It looks like Zool, motherfucker.
Yeah.
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 He
We
does
have
Oh,
not,
that's right. Now I need to. Thanks, Oscar.
we have not
Oh.
seen, which looks good. The Grimlock looks real good.
No, he doesn't. His head looks terrible. The dinosaur looks terrible. The
The dinosaur
Grimlock face
looks
looks
like Big Game.
terrible.
Does he got the long neck, too?
Big
Has he
game.
got the long neck?
The only thing he's got going for him is at least he doesn't have a hollow underside in dinosaur mode. That's
Yep.
the only thing going for him.
Oh, I think it looks great.
That's
Straight
that
up,
one-
knock off.
That one pic, he's like, cheese. Cheese. Look at me.
I don't even know
made
what the
some,
fuck.
Mama. I made something out myself, Mama. Come on.
You gotta give it to Planet X. That's probably the first time anyone's made Slag look cute. Was right there, image 371 with that. I'm a little puppy wuppy. I just crapped the living room, but I'm not going to let you know I did it.
Surprise.
I think this Grimlock's on the money.
I think it's terrible.
You think it's terrible? You don't think it looks like the? I think it looks exactly like the game.
No, I think it looks horrible.
Okay.
I think it looks like the Hasbro version with the fucking add-on kit.
Yeah,
Burn.
Yeah, with arms and legs that work properly, though.
Burn.
Um,
Their blue Sentinel is actually really cool looking, even though it's just a repaint.
I'll get through.
Yeah.
Man, the pic where he just ended like he ate a whole lot of food, and he just like, I just ate a golden corral, man. I just gotta get somewhere because I'm getting fat. Look at my big hole. Man, I think I just shit my pants.
That is the last time I eat that much macaroni and cheese and tater salad.
It does look awesome. I do like
T-bone
it.
steak was the shiz.
Let's move forward. Paddles.
Yeah, paddles. Yay!
Did anybody cheer for this?
Yes.
I'm sure they did.
Yes, they did.
Hey, Megacorp's coming back.
All
and
right.
That one middle-aged, stressed-out-looking Chinaman stood up and was like, "They still care. Yes, Megacorp and not dead."
And that wraps up our third-party panel. Now, I will say this real quick before we move on, because we are stressed for time. Apparently, the rumor, I'm not going to say apparently, there is a rumor that there were Warbotron Minosaur picks that were removed at the last minute. Ooh. And the reason why they were removed had nothing to do with Warbotron.
TFCon Charlotte.
So, yeah, maybe TFCon Charlotte.
Hey, Bobby, I didn't see the platypus picture.
So
B-Mog withdrew from this year's family.
Oh, fucking B-Mog.
So, what's the rumor? What's the rumor that they?
That's the rumor.
Yeah, but so you're saying that they withdrew the pictures because it had nothing to do with Warbotron, right?
The people at TFCon withdrew, pulled the Warbotron pictures. This is just a rumor.
Because what? Because Warbotron asked them to. So what?
Hold on.
I've told you all I know, Justin.
Well, hold on. I have another rumor.
Tell him, damn it, tell him.
I have another rumor that's kind of in that same pocket, though.
Okay.
Because I heard Friday night dealer room setup, a certain toy company, not company, but a certain retailer had Warbotron prototypes. And they couldn't get an additional table to display them on by their booth, so they took their toys and put them back in their room. Now, that's just all I heard. But if there were pictures of a Warbotron prototype and then the prototype didn't get shown, coincidence?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
You know what I heard?
And I think I've heard something similar, Greg.
I heard it at 3 o'clock Saturday morning. That's how on the pulse apparently I am. I was trying to sleep and my phone wouldn't stop beeping, and it was someone couldn't wait to tell me the newest rumor. Shout out to Bedbugs, by the way.
Bedbugs. I heard there were actually pics of the platypus, but they withdrew that too. This was like at 3 o'clock. Shout out to Bedbugs for that. For me. They did have prototypes of the platypus, but they withdrew them. And I was kind of upset at 3 o'clock in the morning that Bedbugs was texting me saying they withdrew the fucking platypus.
Oh my god, that's so great. He says shout out to Bedbugs too for that.
I did not mean to go off your joke, Greg. I apologize for that.
All right, I'm gonna find you a real platypus and post it to you.
If there's ever if that B-Mox that comes out, Matt, just be ready for Christmas because the whole fucking world is gonna send you fucking platypi.
Yay!
Okay.
Moving
quick. On.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead. We're trying to wrap it up.
Moving on. If you ever wanted to see what disappointment looked like on our next topic, TFCC's not Impactor.
Yeah. Oh, Sabertron.
I hope alienating a bunch of people was worth the 3,774 views because that is a shitty ass figure.
Yep.
You know what's better? You know what's bigger news to me from the Hasbro front is that the Dinobot Platinum set or whatever they're releasing from the Age of Extinction line actually have robot head sculpts.
Yeah,
actually have pretty decent robot head sculpts, but it's okay.
I don't get that decision either.
Hey, does it look like that thing in Impactor's hand? Doesn't that look like G1 Bombshell's gun?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Okay. That's all.
But this Impactor looks like shit. There's no reason. This is like such a fucking cop-out. It's like they really stopped giving a fuck. They were just like, oh... we'll just take Rook, which is a really popular mold, and we'll make him Impactor. But we already got the fellow Cybertron set. You shut your bitch mouth. You shut your goddamn bitch mouth.
It's your free figure, too, so if you do next year's subscription, that's what you get. Congratulations.
Free figure, really?
Yeah, it's the 6th one or 7th, I think, or something like that.
No, this isn't the 7th one because they list in the article they list the 6 figures, and if you get all of those, you get a bonus 7th.
Yeah, they do that every year. I think done it last year, and I think they're doing it this year too. That if you buy all 6, you get the free figure. So good job.
This is one of the 6 though, so this is the free. This is one you actually like up front are going to agree to pay for, which makes your decision even shittier.
Oh, I thought this was the last one they showed. I'm sorry, my fault. I thought this was a free one that they showed.
That way you could pony up $300 fucking for a shitty combiner, and then you'll still talk shit about fucking third-party figure Hasbro fanboy. Not you, I mean, in general.
Yeah.
So this fucking ugly ass toy, motherfucker's supposed to shit on there like. Go ahead, I'm done.
Is Impactor a limb for Galvatronus, or is he Computron?
No, it's bludgeon, silly.
Yeah.
But
to a jet.
Jesus Christ.
I don't.
Worse.
It's fucking stupid. And all the big club folks, I'm sorry, but you fucking kind of deserve it at this point.
But I'll tell you, I've been playing with this Devastator. He ain't perfect.
What we got next?
We can repaint him as Shattered Glass Devastator. Hooray!
It's matte on part. So, well, I'll be honest with you. I'm very surprised that the BotCon set is not just Devastator repainted in like Diaclone colors.
Oh yeah. Or you get a yellow one anyway. A G2 Devastator is your BotCon set.
Yeah. Or orange, whichever one they can.
Orange, yeah.
How are we looking on time, Justin?
We're good for now.
We have 1 billion hours.
Let's do this one. Let's do one discussion real quick. I want to do this Kapow Toys because it's like a hot button. Okay, so Kapow Toys made a post earlier this week, and they said, farewell Fans Toys specials offer available. We've sold Fans Toys since the original Quake Wave, so the reissue seems a fitting place to end things. Pre-order now and get the great price of £92, which is like $1 million or something. Over the years, things have become increasingly frustrating, not only with Fans Toys, but many third-party companies who release products late, then expect retailers to foot the bill for sending out endless spares to fix inherent issues and problems, which really should have been picked up at a factory level. Can you believe it was a whole year from the original Sever pre-order to release? Kind of crazy, and as a retailer, we're no longer happy to help facilitate this, while you, the buyer, waits through endless delays. In our opinion, this was the best figure Fans Toys has ever produced, and the one with minimal problems, so get on board and say goodbye in style. Any open pre-orders, deposits, etc. are still valid. If things change, we will let you know. Now, this started a TFW thread, and I'm just going to read you some highlights.
Can I ask one thing before we go on?
Yeah.
Are we saying goodbye to Fans Toys or Kapow Toys? That's all I'm wondering.
That's a decent question. Now, real quick, Kapow Toys is not the biggest
Can't
fan.
hear shit.
Kapow Toys is not the biggest.
He said I can't hear shit.
Kapow Toys
right.
is not the biggest fan of
What can I
myself.
say?
Jesus Christ.
Meet that motherfucker again.
Kapow Toys is not the biggest
Bobby,
fan.
type something to me, Bobby, so that I don't feel alone here.
He's in a corner.
I'm typing right now. Quiet you.
It's like he's in a gas chamber. He's about to go, and he's just scared.
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
So,
I swear to God, Robert, if you don't shut your trap, I'm gonna fucking deck you to tell a trans asshole.
So this started a big like rah-rah on TFW of all places. Go figure.
I see what you
And
did there.
Kapow Toys is not my biggest fan, or is not the biggest fan of Skullface and or Shattercast because I kind of ruined our relationship with them when I had them set up for a Skype meeting on the wrong day. But if they're listening, I've apologized to you guys numerous times, and it's totally my bad, and I'm completely 100% responsible, and I hold myself accountable. And if you'd like to come on and talk about it, we'd love to have you. But they're going on, and people are complaining, and people are talking shit, and like, they're doing what TFW people do. And all of a sudden, fucking Fans Toys pops up on that motherfucker and says, "Well, we have over 50 direct retailers. There is no second retailer said that. I think this means something."
Boom.
Right. So then let me go on to read. Somebody had a comment that said, "Reading the first comment on that page, I get the impression that store got 0 clear Quake waves to sell, and this is the result. I'd like Kapow Toys to tell us which company sends replacement parts for free with shipping." Good fucking point. And that was Tim Crook. So shout out to that guy. I agree. The occasional limit is. I haven't bought anything from them. I just wanted to say this. This is the kind of madness that keeps me off of TFW. So a member on there made this comment on this motherfucker. It said, "I haven't bought anything from them, but I do realize this company is overrated." Like it's fucking the amount of asinine comments that you can read on a fucking TFW thread is absolutely fucking outstanding.
I've never bought from them, but
Megatron's cheating.
So then,
fucking Megatron.
Jesus Christ. So then, somebody else, Saikoshi, had an awesome comment where they said, because the name of the thread is Fans Toys the best third-party company. So somebody said, "Here's the best third party," and it was a picture of Mario Party 3 for Nintendo 64. Well,
Rod Chip Chase, all sheepish.
I'm gonna punch him in the dick. I swear to God.
All right, so somebody commented, this was Yelled, it said, "I asked this in Shock Blast thread, but it seems more appropriate here. Can you explain why TFS Express claims to be the exclusive UK distributor for Fans Toys, KFC, and X-Transbox products? It seems to me those are the same companies that Kapow refuses to sell. I'm curious if Kapow refuses to sell these products because the cost
Sorry, I fucked that up.
Because they cost Kapow money, or if instead it's simply that TFW Express is the only retailer allowed to sell them and Kapow is just feeling sour about it," which was another interesting point. So then Fans Toys came back because somebody said Gigapower's only released one robot, or did I miss something? And Fans Toys came back and said that, in fact, they've just revealed their second prototype but using a new brand. And somebody else said, "What? Are you suggesting they did Quake Blast? By the way," and then bullshit. And then Fans Toys said, "Well, the transformation..."
I think that's bullshit.
It is. "Well, the transformation is basically the same as Quake Wave, and this explains why we have not seen the second Dino prototype before the Chrome version." So then Fans Toys says the designer of Gutter already left. That is why you have not seen another Dino from the 1.5 years after the first reveal. And then some other people went on to say, I'm not going to make a habit of answering for Fans Toys, but if you look at the currency conversion rate the UK is getting, Fans Toys products are about the exact same amount as the US. So in the reality of it, the UK was paying more from the start, and now things are even. I mean, how many Toys R Us exclusives are one-to-one transfer? 100 USD equals 100 pounds type of prices. When that happens, there are always people asking why the UK has to pay 1.5 to 2 times more for the exact same product. So all this, what I got from it was, that there's some sort of foul play. But this is what I'm going to say. So Kapow Toys sponsors Ben's Collectibles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at Ben's Collectibles, he gets a lot of shit early. But the shit he usually doesn't get early is MMC, which was another company that Kapow Toys is talking about not carrying anymore, and Fans Toys early. And my guess is that there's some sort of there's multiple issues here at play, and it has very little to do with products not coming out at their quote-unquote expected time date, because very little third party actually ever gets their shit out on time, and it's usually for good reason. Anybody have anything?
I mean, I think that's going to hurt Kapow. I mean, if they don't carry, I mean, Fans Toys is probably one of the top, at least I know top 3 as far as third party. You know, and so is MMC. You know, and all that stuff. So if they're going to stop carrying that stuff, I think it's going to hurt them in the long run. I don't know how long Kapow has been around. I've never ordered from them, so. Well,
obviously they're a UK based. It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
But by the sound of it, it doesn't make sense to buy from them. If everything's going to be 1.5 times the price, then why the fuck wouldn't you buy it from somewhere else and pay the shipping and still save money?
Right. That's true. Yeah.
Can you hear us now, Robert?
All right. So yeah, it just seems like there's multiple things at play, and then you know the whole thing with Gigapower possibly losing a designer, and then people in the thread were implying that perhaps that designer is now working for Fans Toys, but Fans Toys never confirmed nor denied that.
That's good.
So
good for Fans Toys.
So do you think Gigapower is done now? I mean.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, let me rephrase it. Do you think that the Dino bots are going to suffer greatly from it?
I would say you're going to lose something. Like, it is interesting to me that we're getting a Chrome Snarl of fucking so long after the original Snarl, and very little information on that swoop. That struck my spider sense before this thread ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
I know Greg has some stuff he wanted to say about it.
Hey, we keep losing them though.
But
I think it sounds like something like I'm going to take my ball and go away or something.
I think there's layers of shit at work here, and I think that it has a lot to do with their distributor, this TFS Express, and problems they've had there. And then, and it used to be called something else, like Omega Lock or something.
Yeah.
In some other companies like that, like Catcher Prey, do they not carry some certain lines now?
I'm not sure about that, but this is some other information I learned at TFCon. There's this distribution company in Taiwan that fucks it up for everybody too. They were responsible for the green MP10 getting fucked up, and they were also one of the main reasons why that Masterpiece Skywarp was so expensive.
Oh.
So, like, distribution obviously is going to affect, you know...
fucking hell Hasbro, motherfuckers.
Greg, you there?
Greg.
All right, so that's out. Technical difficulties on top of technical difficulties tonight, but the you know, there's obviously multiple problems here, but I suspect that there's some business issues between those companies, because Ben's Collectibles is getting hooked up with Bad Cube shit, and he's promoting Bad Cube shit. You know what I mean? But he's not getting hooked up with fucking MMC shit, so he's not promoting MMC shit. And I'm guessing he's not getting hooked up with it because Kapow is his main guy, and Kapow isn't getting hooked up either. So for me, it kind of sounds like, you know, just because you're in the game doesn't mean you get to rub elbows.
There's some trifling shit
with everybody. You know, like, to say the release date is an issue.
You have issues with everything.
Yeah, I mean, like. If the release date gets pushed back so that the product ends up being better, then push that motherfucker back another year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do like Hasbro.
But there just seems to be something very fishy afoot. To me.
What kind of sticks out to me here is if it really is a release date issue, like how is not carrying them gonna help? You know, like you.
Right.
Unless you're a company that pays. I don't know, do they force you to pay up front, or I would assume you pay when the pre-order comes in, right?
Right.
So the only thing that I could see release dates being a problem is if you're a company that makes people pay up front, and then...
Maybe they do. I don't know.
Yeah, if that happens, then... And I know, like, PayPal will put a thing on it, I guess, you know, like to give them authorization when it comes out, but that even doesn't take it out.
Well, and here's the way around that. And I don't mean to cut you off, but just you know, order what you're going to order, Mac. You know, like if you're going to order 2 crates, order 2 crates or 2 pallets or whatever the fuck it is. You know, when the pre-orders are sold out, you know, without money being exchanged. You know, when the pre-orders are sold out, quote unquote, take down the pre-order. As people cancel, open the pre-order back up. It doesn't sound like there's too many dealers in the UK area handling this type of shit. Just like there's not too many dealers in the US handling it.
Well, the thing that kind of strikes me that could be a problem, but again, this has never happened to Fans Toys, is like if you have a bunch of people pre-order and the product doesn't come out, and you did have to have them pay up ahead of time, then you have to have that money to give them back. You know, like you can't. Yeah. So, that's the only thing that I could see it actually being an issue. I don't know if that's necessarily the reason or not, but yeah.
And wasn't there some shit that happened with Bad Q? Like one of their products came out initially and it had like a serious problem, and they were like, if yours is like this, don't. It was Brawny and Badland. They had some issue with one of them. And they were like,
it was that diecast pin snapping.
Exactly. And they were like, look, if you got a problem, don't worry, we'll take care of it. So they got fucking issues too. But you're not fucking canceling them.
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm taking my ball and going home because they don't want
third-party pieces. What third-party shit is coming out on time?
What third-party company has not had an extra piece that needs to come out or anything like that, you know?
Exactly. Point me to the third-party company that doesn't have QC issues, and point me to the third-party company that gets their shit out when they say it's coming out.
Well, BBTS says they're supposed to come out.
Right. But I mean, I think Fans Toys, like with Perceptor, they did a fucking knockout job of getting it out on time. Yeah. And Warbotron has been knocking it out with their fucking, you know, I don't know, man. It seems very sketchy.
Greg, can you hear us? God dang.
You're gonna have to mute him. Oscar, what do you think
about the whole Fans Toys thing there?
This whole debacle.
All right, not to be a dick, but I could care less. No, I mean, again, I'm not trying to be funny. It's just, you know, I don't own the other Fans Toys figures. I don't buy from that particular retailer. You know, like this doesn't really affect me. And there have been problems with their Korean distributor or whatever the case may be, Taiwan distributor. Yeah, you know, it fucking happens. As far as the guy going, you know, problem with replacement parts, you know, no one really deals it for free. I didn't pay anything for my MMC replacement parts. You know, so for my Hexatron back when I first got them. So, right. I mean, I don't know. It's
Well, sorry to cut you off there, Oscar. One thing he's saying, though, is like when the real retailer has to send you the parts, that's shipping coming out of their pocket, you know?
Yeah, no, you're right. You know, the one time I ever had to exchange a figure, period, was back when I for the breakdown for my Fans Project Menasor set. They sent me a new one. They refunded me the shipping. I paid for what, you know, when I sent them my broken one. But I mean, again, this guy in particular doesn't affect my buying. You know what I mean?
No, obviously, no.
You know, I feel bad. I've always felt bad for people across the pond from fucking UK down to Australia. You guys pay out the ass more to get something just for shipping alone. You know, I'm going through that with Lenny right now because, you know, America tracking is awesome. Right. But it's fucking, you know, it's unfortunate. It sucks that our retailers have pissed off. But, you know, whatever, man. It doesn't affect... It doesn't affect me, dude. Like, I hate to sound so naive. It just doesn't.
No. It's not a matter of sounding naive. I get it. I mean, I totally get it. But I mean, like, does it sound like to you that their reasons are legit, or does it sound like there might be something else to it?
There might be something else to it. They sound more butthurt than anything.
It's coming across that way.
Yeah. So they probably asked for a little something. And the fans are like, nope, can't do that, dude. And they're just like, well, fuck you, then.
You know, business is business. So, like, if it doesn't make financial sense for them to carry them, then fine, I get it. But it just seems like the reasoning seemed a little weird. Like, Fans Toys, like, okay, so Scoria's shoulder and the clips on fucking Soar. But those are two things from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. You know, like 2 QC issues, like that doesn't seem like an overwhelming amount to discontinue it. And then the whole expected delivery date and all that shit, like I don't buy that shit for a minute. Like I can't think of a third party company that keeps their shit on time. So that just sets my spidey sense off.
I mean, is it? I mean, why are they carrying? You know, like you said, everything having issues with it. Why are they carrying other third party things that every of them, everything has issues. I mean, that's
exactly.
You're still carrying Hasbro stuff, and they still have issues. I mean, look at the C-Dub line. I mean, come on now.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they don't have to replace parts on C-Dub because
that's true.
People know it's a piece of shit.
Whoa, whoa! Lindy, are we gonna fight on a shark?
Can we?
I don't know. Can we? Hey, Greg. All right.
But yeah, I don't know. It just the whole thing sounds. I've already feel bad for Kapow Toys because I fucked up with them, and I will take 100% responsibility for that. It was a fucked up week. I'm not making excuses, but it's totally on me.
It happens.
So I'm not shitting on them at all. I'm just saying it sounds like there's more to it that they're letting on, and the reasons that they gave. I don't buy it, but I don't like Oscar. I'm in the same boat where I don't really give a shit because it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect the way I do business. And there's every fucking major U.S. dealer is still going to carry Fans Toys. Toy Dojo, Capture Prey, fucking Chosen Prime, TF Source, and fucking BBTS. Those are the big five, right? And they're not fucking going to close the door on Fans Toys. It would be ridiculous.
Oh, that'd be suicide.
My man Chi Mung Mung lives next door, so he's always going to have an in-stock.
All right. My man Chima Chima Cha. What?
Racist.
But
sorry.
We're probably just about out of time, Justin, or what?
We can do a question.
All right, let's do a question. I'll address this real quick. Paul B said he's not sure who does it better, Christopher Walken, Oscar, or myself. I'm going to go ahead and just concede to Oscar on Christopher Walken. Oscar impressions are fucking top shelf, and I don't want any parts of that. I would have my boy Oscar and my boy Adam go back to back on Walken, but that's about it. And I'll take Oscar on the African voice, and I'll take him on the Batman. I'm Walken. He can have it all.
That's original. You're just copying me.
I'm not copying you. I'm copying the guy from you.
Because you're a sinner and a homosexual. You're just...
Dr. Fishy, no. But let's do. I'm gonna answer this a little bit out of order, just for the sake of time. But Mega TF Man, will go round robin. He asked, "What would you guys rather money being put into a more faithful representation of the character with lesser quality materials?" So he's not saying a bad figure. He's just saying poor materials used, or a higher quality figure that are less faithful to the representation that you're going for.
They just did the first with the Combined Wars Devastator.
That's very true. So what are your thoughts there?
I mean, they went that route with Combined Wars Devastator. The execution for Combined mode is good, but he feels different than anything else I've ever owned by Hasbro.
Different. I like that.
I give this guy like 5 sleeping Paul Rudds out of 10. Middle of the road.
So, what would you rather the materials be better and the representation be a little left field, or would you rather it go the quality? Would you rather it go the direction that the Devastator is in?
I'd rather it go in the direction of the Devastator when it comes to combiners, but individual characters, I'd rather there be a little more better quality material and be a little more, bit on the left with its design.
That's
legit. The G1 cartoon and the G1 figures did not look the same.
No. What about you, Lenny?
I'd probably go for the quality figure.
Yeah.
You look at MMC and the quality there is top notch, but they don't look exactly the way they should. But
right,
that's kind of what I like about the company. So, or you could just have both and go Fans Toys, good quality and faithful.
I like it. Justin.
Definitely the quality side of things.
Yeah. Deluxe. This ought to be interesting.
I'd go with everybody what they said quality wise. I mean, like I say, MSC they do, a great product, but kind of look a little different. Which that's sometimes you have to do that, so it won't get in IP infringement or whatever anything. So I like that. I like about that third party that they can make really good quality stuff, but they can make it look G1-ish, but it's not G1-ish. So
Right.
I like that.
I would echo what everybody else has said, with the exception of like at times I feel like I would take the representation over the quality, but I feel like with Hasbro stuff. But what's fucked up about the Hasbro shit is that we end up getting screwed both ways, because we get Minosaur that doesn't look faithful to fuck, or built for shit. So you know what I mean? Like that's when it all fails. But like that's where I think that, like, that's why, you know, Greg said earlier, like, you know, he gives Devastator 6 Paul Rudds, I think. Because like Oscar said, like the look is there, it's in the ballpark, but the quality's off, but it's forgivable. And I think that's why Minosaur is not forgivable, is because the quality is shit and it looks terrible.
Yeah.
And I guess that'll wrap us up for tonight. We have questions here, just real quick, in case anybody was wondering. Bradley A, sorry, dude. Tonight we're stressed for time. Antoine, James C, Joe B, Joe H. They're coming. We've got them here. They're not going anywhere, but we're just pressed for time. Shard outs to Third Party Unlimited. Special shard out to Gareth. I told you I'd shout you out, and shout out to you, man. Good looking out. Shout out to @RealRobot and Mega Toycast, as well as Roma Collectors Podcast. They're definitely like-minded podcasts.
Yes. Shout out.
If you dig our shit, you'll probably like theirs as well, because it's in the same ballpark. There's a lot of people that write us and say, you know, that we're a breath of fresh air from the bigger podcasts that people know or whatever, and, you know, in terms of what they're looking for. So if you like what we do, there's a good chance you'll like them as well, so give them a look. Shout out to Fear Corpse, awesome dude all around, who's going to let me take a look at his Devastator. And K Toys and I Am Ratchet. And then I'm going to send that Devastator to you, Justin, as an FYI.
Okay. Sounds good.
For their third party, first party, and old school needs. Shout out to third party TF Crashers. I love you all. And TF Prototype at tfprototype.com. And with that being said, Oscar, I'm going to let you go ahead and take us out of here.
As always, be sure to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Shattercast Uncut. Just go ahead and Google us. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, blog post, Tumblr. We control everything.
And we won TF.
What?
And we won TFCon.
And we won TFCon, motherfuckers. So, as always, for the sake of promise, please collect responsibly, be good to yourselves and each other.
And shut the fuck up, Chip.
Man, I'm tired of the rep of the Dinobots being dumb as bricks. I got indisputable proof that they're smarter than all the Transformers. In the movie, everybody gets hurt, slaughtered, killed, maimed. The one time the Dinobots meet insurmountable force in the form of Unicron, they're the only group that's like, hey man, let's go around back. I ain't attacking this thing head on.
And shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hi, so I wanted to comment on a topic you had in your recent podcast in regards to, for the terminology, third-party elitism. And I think it's kind of thrown out a little bit loosely. I think there are some fans that are out there that are so passionate about it that I have seen people kind of belittle fans who are, you know, fans of like the regular lines, which I see nothing wrong with as far as, you know, people being fans of the mainline Hasbro product. I mean, that's what got me originally interested in these characters so many, you know, 30-something years ago. As far as for me speaking for my own personal collection, I don't consider myself an elitist. I'm 44 years old now. My collection, I collect mainly like the chug line, so like the Generations and all that. And I've strictly went pretty much third party now, and it's just the main thing for me making the big switch has been just the step down on quality over the last few years. I've talked with a few friends of mine over the years, and just, I haven't been happy with the quality. You've had your figures have gotten a lot more hollow over the years. You've lost articulation. There's loss of part counts and all that. And those are things I actually really enjoyed about the Generations line, is having new interpretations of the old classic characters in more modernized, more posable forms. And I know you get that in Masterpiece now. I'm just not collecting the Masterpiece anymore. And I've really decided to focus on creating a more unified classics collection. I'm getting the Decepticon Justice Division that's being put out by Mastermind Creations. I just love those characters in the comics and all that. But that being said, I was actually accused a few months ago of being an elitist just because I talked about my unhappiness with the Ultra Magnus mold, and I wasn't crazy about the hollowness on it. I wasn't happy with with it being a smaller figure, and there's obviously in Transformers collections you're not going to have everything scale perfectly, but there are certain things that I do like, and I had mentioned that if Toy World were to still put out their version of an Ultra Magnus, I would probably get that because they would probably scale that to work with deluxe size figures. So like for example, their Throttlebot line they put out, those are actually scaled deluxes. They work perfect with the the classic scale deluxe figures, and so those to me interact. They're designed to go real well together. But that being said, me making the big switch, third party is putting out the quality that I'm looking for, and I'm not any better of a collector than anybody else. I'm happy that so many of us are able to enjoy this hobby, and I like having the options. But finishing my collections out, I don't want to settle and say get a character that I'm not going to be happy with the quality of. A lot of people were mad because I said, well, do you look at your figures from the back? Do you look at your figures from the bottom? And implying the hollow points I had pointed out. And for me, when I pick up a figure, I want to be able to enjoy it the way I want to enjoy it. So I like figures that are engineered. So if you look at it from the front, if you look at it from the side, if you look at it from the back, it looks really good from all the way around. That's how the Generations figures and like the old, the old classics, they were designed to look that way, years back, going back to 2007 and so on. And I miss that engineering. And if Hasbro were to put figures out like that, and if they didn't shrink them down as much as they did, I would probably enjoy them a little bit more. I've come to the conclusion that I'm not the target market for it, or obviously my tastes have changed. Even when it comes to like the Combiner Wars and all that, I think they look like fun figures and all that. I don't doubt that. I like the size. I like the aesthetic of what the third parties are coming out for Combiner. So every single Combiner I own is all exclusively third party, which aesthetically that's just the way I preferred to go. And I know kind of like with the third party market, you kind of pay to play, and I know not everybody has the same disposable income. I mean, if in a perfect world, these could all be a lot more affordable, and I wish that was the case for everybody. Unfortunately, it's not. I don't make the rules or nothing like that, but while I'm able to afford them, I'm going to try and complete my collection the best I can. But again, I don't see myself as an elitist. I don't see myself as a snob. It's like almost going up buying a cup of coffee. It just is an analogy. You go out and buy a cup of coffee. You can go and get a McDonald's coffee. It's fair. But if you want something a little nicer, like I sometimes will, get a steamed coffee. I don't have them every once in a while, but it's a treat. And that's exactly what third party figures are. Is they're a little bit more of a deluxe treat. You're getting the better engineering. You're getting the thicker quality plastic, and it's every company who, no matter who puts out a product, is there could be some faults with it or not enough engineering in it, but it really all boils down to what do you truly want. But I just wanted to just kind of maybe provide maybe a more reasonable voice than sometimes you see people out there that are pro this, pro that. I'm still pro Hasbro. They're just not putting out a product that's really catering to me. Now, Skylinks might be a different story. That actually looks pretty good, but we'll wait and see yet. But thank you for your time.
And shut the fuck up, Chip.
Oh, so angry.